And we're live. Uh, still doing some fun things here, but hopefully the things will get more fun as we get going on. So thank you for staying with us. What a gorgeous day. Good morning. Good Thursday morning, my peeps. And I'm so glad that you're here to have a cup of coffee with me. If you are in the comments below, please give us a shout out and I'll bring those up. I'm going to still, we're going to be quoting from Octavia Butler today, and believe it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch her on there. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to the stream over here. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to do this one right here. And we're going to add this to the stream to see if it works. It works. I did it. If you guys have been with me this long, you know that this is a milestone for me. I've got a few other milestones, but I'll be bringing that up. I like this. This is so cool. And I've got her as the background too, but it's easier for me to pull it up. And oh, you know what? That's Tupac Shakur. So I got to do different. There we go. There's Olivia. There she is, right there. What we figured out. This is what I figured out. This is my huge, and thank you for being on this journey with me. This huge, I mean, there's a lot of chatter online right now about this AI. Is it going to be taking over the world? Well, you know, this is not AI. and this is a way for you guys to come in real life and make your comments, and I can bring those up too. It's virtual, but it's real at the same time. How cool is that? I love those oxymorons. Okay, Olivia Butler says, and this is so pertinent for today. First, forget inspiration. Habit is more dependable. Habit will sustain you whether you're inspired or not. Habit will help you finish and polish your stories. Inspiration won't. Habit is persistence in practice. And it's that last bit that I used as the title for today's little coffee clutch, because that's what this is all about, is developing the habits, the small ones, the doable ones, the ones that you can show up to, hot mess or not. And hot mess is fine as long as you finish and you polish your stories, your life, your little adventures, whatever it is that you're doing today. I'm just gonna come back. So I'm still getting used to how to do this. The next iteration of this is going to make this a little bit easier. Well, number one, I know that anytime I do stuff, it kind of shakes. Yesterday was a big shaky thing. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm going to be trying to do different things to rectify that. This is my laptop. This is like little nook corner of my bedroom because it's got the best lighting in the house. And then I also have Stream Deck. I don't know how to use it yet, but it's coming soon. And that way I can just push buttons instead of having to push on the laptop, and you get that kind of reverb effect. Also, laptops do not have the best audio quality. And this actually is my Blue Yeti, which has excellent quality. It has excellent quality. If you can see though, it's missing some parts. They're around. In fact, I've got some around right over here. But in my last move, see, some are right in, you can hear it jiggle. So when I find all the pieces and I can hook that up, the audio is going to be much, much better. Also, the video is not particularly great from a laptop too, but we've got that covered too. I've got all kinds of devices that actually have better video than the one that we're currently using, but it's the one we got right now, and it's what we're going for. And the most important thing is the persistence in practice. So that's hot mess or not, I'm showing up 10 o'clock Central Time. I know some of the graphics say Pacific because old school. This is what I was doing years and years ago. But see, I'm persistent. I'm persistent. I'm not going to let these ideas that I think are good and valuable go to waste. I'm going to keep bringing them up until they hit the right time and the right note in the universe to have them, flower to their fullest. And I think this is one of them. Octavia Butler, interestingly, if you guys have been following along, this is February, which is Black History Month. And I've been digging through hundreds and hundreds of these quotes because I did these quotes like a zillion years ago to try to find Black authors and Black uh, celebrities or Black people of note, because it's Black History Month. But I don't have them all in one section, so I'm having to shuffle through. And actually, I think that's a good thing because it doesn't have to be a month. I mean, I'm glad I'm doing it this month because I think it brings awareness for folks, but it's shuffled into my everyday life. There is no time in my life that Black voices are not welcome and don't speak to me in a profound way. And I'm inviting you in to have that experience as well. But aside from that, and if you guys think that science fiction is something that is only a white person thing, go check out Octavia E. Butler because she is marvelous. She really is. Oh, I got Gwendolyn Brooks. I got Gwendolyn Brooks behind. And I'm going to change that out. There you go. I'm still making lots of mistakes on. I was re-listening to some of the previous ones, and I mean to say YouTube, and I'm saying Facebook. There's a lot of it's live. There's no way to go back and fix that because it's live. And like I said, there's value to the hot mess. Each time will get better. The most important thing is showing up and doing the thing. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm old enough. I've got too many old memories, and I'm hoping that some of you guys do too. And when I was a kid, we lived on a farm, and my mom and my stepsister would go to school early and leave me home alone, preschooler that I was. My grandma's farm was just up the road. But they would leave me in front of the TV and I'd be watching Romper Room with Miss Judy. Do you guys remember Miss Judy? There's a couple other misses in there too, but for some reason, Miss Judy kind of stuck in my mind. And she had a magic mirror that she used to, because TV was live back then, right? So she had this magic mirror that she would she would show up to the screen there and she'd say, "I see Billy." Because the magic mirror, she would pretend like it was two-way. And, back in the early 60s, there's probably a Billy out there. And there was probably a Diane and a Karen and a Debbie, right? So if she's hitting those, she's hitting a whole lot of kids who are saying, she sees me. She sees me. She's calling out my name. Well, I see you. I don't have to call out your name. You can just put your name in the comments below when you make a comment, and I can bring it up. And it's kind of like got that same kind of magic to it. Something that is familiar, something that is constant, right? Something that's comforting, and something that makes you feel seen in your life, even if you're in your pajamas eating cereal with no milk. And I'm trying to think of other kind of comforting things like that you knew it was there that you could tune into. And it's amazing if it's live, but some of those are recorded, so you can now watch the recast. And of course, with YouTube and even on Facebook, and now I'm streaming to Twitter here as well. You can catch it live, and you can catch it later. So you don't have to be here with us. Great if you are, but even if you aren't, put in the comments below what kind of practice that you want to be persistent about. What kind of wonderful thing do you want to bring to this world? And it doesn't have to be great, like we said before with Martin Luther King's quote. Small things can have great impact. Small things make a big difference. So with that, I'm going to say, have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next one.